Hello and welcome to the next video in the NumPy section. In this video, we'll understand about the shape of a NumPy array and how can we reshape a NumPy array. So let's get started. First of all, let us understand about shape of an array. The shape of an array is the number of elements that are present in each dimension. Let us understand that with the example of a code given over here. So import numpy as np, we are making one array. This is a 2D array. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Now if you see, this is a two-dimensional array, and if you run this code, you will get the answer as 2, 4 because it has 2 dimensions and 4 elements are present in each dimension. So this is the shape for this particular array. This will be more clear to you when we move to the practical section and understand this with the help of live code demonstration. But as of now, just understand this, the number of elements present in each dimension of that array, that is called the shape of the NumPy array. Now let us see about reshaping of arrays in NumPy. This concept is very important and you will find yourself working a lot using this concept when we move to the more sort of project or practical case study data analysis. But so reshaping means changing the shape of an array. Now the shape of an array is the number of elements present in each dimension. By reshaping, we can add or remove dimensions or change the number of elements in each dimension. Let me read this statement one more time. By reshaping, we can add or remove or change number of elements in each dimension. Now let us see this. How do we reshape 1D to 2D? So here we have an example. Convert the following 1D array with 12 elements into a 2D array. Now what this will do? So we'll have this 1D array ARR and it has 12 elements 1 to 12. To reshape any array in NumPy, we have this function called reshape. Now this array has 12 elements and we have to transform it into 2D. So we have to think of such numbers, the multiplication of any two numbers that results into 12. So we can either take 4, 3 or 3, 4. So by using this function arr.reshape, and we are storing this new 2D array that we have reshaped from the original 1D array into this variable called new arr. So let me explain this code one more time. Here we are already having one array called arr and it is a 1D array containing 12 elements. Now the task given to us is that we have to reshape this array into a 2D array. So the outermost dimension will have 4 arrays with 3 elements. So we'll reshape this arr.reshape, arr this array, and we are calling dot reshape and we are giving 4, 3, and this newly reshaped 2D array from this original 1D array we are storing into this new arr. So this is how reshaping of array works in NumPy. Now the question comes, can we reshape into any shape? So yes, as long as the elements required for reshaping are equal in both the shapes. So we can reshape an 8 elements 1D array into 4 elements in 2 rows in 2D array. But we cannot reshape it into 3 elements and 3 rows of a 2D array, as that would require 3 into 3, 9 elements, as I already told. In this example, we have one 1D array containing 12 elements and we can reshape it into a 2D array because 4 3s are 12. That will be the almost all elements will be comfortably fixed into this 2D array of 4, 3. But this we cannot do. We can reshape an 8 elements 1D array into 4 elements in 2 rows in 2D array. We can do that, but we cannot reshape it into a 3 elements 3 rows 2D array because this requires 9 elements and we only have 8 elements. So this is not possible. We'll take few more examples of shape and reshape of NumPy arrays when we move to the more practical section. But as of now, you just remember this very important point. Now again, one more important topic, flattening the arrays. This will be again used very much when we work with large data sets, and this concept is required when you give a certain dimensional input to a machine learning model. So that is very much important. Now Flattening array means converting a multidimensional array into a 1D array. This is a simple statement or a simple one-line definition for flattening any array. So flattening array means converting a multidimensional array into a 1D array. So to do this, we can simply use this reshape -1. So have a look on this code example over here. We are having one ARR array, np.array. This is a two-dimensional array. As you can see, this is the first and this is the second dimension. Now we want to reshape this into a 1D array. So simply we have to call arr.reshape, and into .reshape we have to give the argument -1. So this can work on array of any dimensions. Here I have shown you the example of a 2D array, but this can also be done with 2D, 3D, 4D and higher dimensional arrays. So this is a very important concept of flattening the arrays. I hope you are clear with all the concepts that we covered in this presentation. Now let's move to the practical section. Thank you. So let us start with the practical section of shape and reshape concepts for a NumPy array. So I'll show you few examples in this practical section, but let me first import my NumPy as np. Now after that, I'll make one array called a and np.array, and I'll simply make a 1D array 1 2 3 4 5. And what I can do to check the shape of this array, I can simply write a dot shape. So this is a 1D array and it only has one dimension, so it will only show 5. So this is the shape for this array. Let me show you the same shape function on a 2D array. So let me make a new array np dot array, and this time I will make a 2D array. So 1 2 3 4, and again the second dimension 5 6 7 and 8. So this is a new 2D array, and I'll write b dot shape. So this time, as you can see, I am getting 2 4 as the answer. So as this is a two-dimensional array, and if you remember the formal definition for the shape of a NumPy array, it tells the number of elements present in each dimension. So this is a 2D array and the number of elements present are 4. Now moving on to the next thing, we are going to see about reshaping the array. So what I'll do, I'll create a, okay, let me copy this and let me change the name to C, and let me add few more elements 6 7 8 and 9 10 11 and 12. So this is a new array C. It is a 1D array and it contains 12 elements. Now I can reshape this array into a 2D array, and that has 12 elements. So a 4 cross 3 2D array. How can we do that? We can do that by using the reshape function in NumPy. So what I'll do, I'll use C dot reshape and I'll write 4 3. Now this new reshaped array will be stored over here. So I can write new underscore arr is equal to C dot reshape. So I'm reshaping the original array and I'm storing it into new underscore arr, and I can again see how new underscore arr looks. So new underscore arr looks something like this. To just confirm the concept, I can first check the shape of C. So C dot shape, so it is a single 1D array having 12 elements, and if I can write new underscore arr, and if I want to check the shape, so it is 4 cross 3. So this is how you reshape a NumPy array. Let's try one more example. So if I want to change it into a 3D array, so what I'll do, I can write new underscore arr2 will be equal to C dot reshape 2 3 2. So this again makes 12, and to confirm that, I can see new underscore arr of 2. So this is what we are getting. We can also check the shape for this new underscore arr2, and this is 2 3 2. So this was about the concept of reshape. Now let's take one example on flattening of arrays. So basically, if you call reshape and pass the argument as -1, So it will reshape any array of any dimension into a 1D array. Let's try this. I'll make a new 2D array and 2D underscore array, and what I'll do, I'll give some elements and I want to flatten this array. So I'll write 1 2 3, and in the next bracket I'll write 4 5 6. So this is a new 2D array, and flatten array will contain 2D array dot reshape, and I'll give -1 over here. So this is our new flattened 1D array. What I'll do to check this, I can see what we have in the flatten array. So this is a single array of one dimension containing all 6 elements. I can also check the shape of this array. I'll paste it over here and I'll write dot shape. As you can see, it is a single 1D array containing 6 elements. So I hope you are clear with the concept of shape of a NumPy array. How do we reshape arrays in NumPy, and what is flattening of NumPy arrays? Thank you. Let's move to the next video.